Devotional. God who surpasses our shores. Ephesians 3 verse 20. And to him who is able to do exceedingly more abundantly than we ask or think, according to the power that is at work in us. Paul raises a doxology that cuts through any narrowness of spiritual imagination. The God we serve does not fit our calculations or our limited prayers. There is a chasm between what we usually ask for and what God, by His grace and power, can do. Moreover, this power is not something distant, it acts on us now, within our fragility, to realize in history much more than we can conceive. This verse calls us to enlarge our faith, to pray with bold hope, and to live in expectation of God's supernatural work in and through us. God works beyond our requestsIt is not a matter of theistic hyperoptimism, but of recognizing divine generosity. Too often our prayers are limited by fear, by habit, or by a narrow view of what is possible. Paul reminds us that God can go much further. He responds creatively and abundantly, surpassing what we ask and what we even imagine. The greatness of divine action is not an external rescue without entry into our inner life, it is power at work in us. The Spirit empowers, transforms, and enables. The extraordinary happens when God uses our availability, our hands, our stories, our weaknesses, to manifest His glory in surprising ways. Living expectantly changes our prayer and mission. Knowing that God can do exceedingly more abundantly should shape how we pray and how we serve. He invites us to bold prayers, courageous plans, and creative faithfulness, not because we depend on our strategies, but because we trust in a God who multiplies the impossible when He finds willing hearts. Practical applications. 1. Review your sentences. Do you limit them out of fear or habit? This week, write an improbable petition and present it to God, waiting for His answer beyond your imagination. 2. Ask the Spirit to show you where you should be His instrument. Open your hands to be used, believing that the power at work in you can transform situations. 3. Live with practical expectation. Take an act of faith, a call, a reconciliation, a service, trusting that God can multiply it beyond what you see. 4. Keep track of much more. Write down episodes where God exceeded your expectations. Remember them in seasons of doubt to strengthen your faith. Conclusion. Ephesians 3 verse 20 is not a motto to be repeated mechanically, it is a promise that expands hope and liberates creative prayer. Our God is not satisfied with human limits. His power, worked by the Spirit in us, has the capacity to transform realities and multiply benefits in ways that we cannot ask for or imagine. Walk with greater boldness today. Pray with expanded faith and allow God's power to work abundantly in and through your life.